He helped build a president. He defended the most controversial ticket in Nigeria's recent political history. He mobilized the North when it mattered most. And when the victory came on the 29th of May 2023, Nasi Elrufai was there. He had delivered. Now, fast forward to March 2026. That same man is sitting in ICPC custody, facing 10 criminal counts at the Federal High Court in Kaduna, pleading not guilty, waiting for bail hearing. And the question every Nigerian is now asking is this: how does a kingmaker become a target? This is what we are breaking down on MARCELO'S desk. No bias, no fear. Just facts and the question nobody else is asking. To understand where Elrufai is today, you must understand what he did in 2022 and 2023 and how much of himself he put on the line. Elrufai was one of the most influential power brokers in northern Nigeria. He governed Kaduna State for 8 years. He was a founding member of the APC. And in 2022, he chose TINUBU, not out of friendship. Elrufai made that clear himself in a Trust TV interview reported by Hallmark News in February 2026. He said TINUBU was never his friend, that he was merely an accidental beneficiary of the APC's internal power rotation. But once Elrufai committed, he committed fully. When TINUBU picked Kashim Shettima as his running mate, the backlash was immediate. The Christian Association of Nigeria condemned it. Peterobi's campaign gained ground in the north. Elrufai stood in the fire. He moved from one media house to the next, defending the Muslim ticket as a political strategy, not religious exclusion. He secured endorsement from northern governors and traditional rulers. He rallied Kaduna from the grassroots up. Murik, the Muslim rights concern group, confirmed this in a statement on 23rd of March 2026, carried by News Daily Online and Platform Times, stating that Elrufai's contribution to TINUBU's victory was unquantifiable, that it would be a monumental failure for the political class if the worst happened to him, while others with similar or worse record walked free. He gave the North. He gave the ticket of a fighting chance. TINUBU won with 8.7 million votes. Kaduna delivered. Then came the reward. In July 2023, TINUBU nominated Elrufai as minister. The screening in the Senate was supposed to be a formality. Instead, it became a public humiliation. A petition was raised. A DSS security report was cited. 45 out of 48 nominees were confirmed. Elrufai, unfortunately, was not. He went public. In an Arise TV interview reported by Punch, Vanguard, The Cable, This Day, and Legit NG, he rejected the Senate narrative entirely. He said, "Do not believe the story that the National Assembly rejected me. The president did not want me in his cabinet. He changed his mind." He challenged anyone to produce the DSS security report. Nobody did. He withdrew, and something cracked between Elrufai and TINUBU's presidency quietly, but permanently. Throughout 2024 and into 2025, Elrufai repositioned. He gave interviews criticizing the APC. He met with opposition figures. By 2025, he had formally joined the African Democratic Congress, the ADC. The party fast becoming the home of the opposition ahead of 2027. And that move changed everything. On the 12th of February 2026, DSS operative intercepted Elrufai at Abuja airport on his return from Cairo and temporarily seized his passport. As reported by Opinion Nigeria and Daily Intel newspaper, on the 16th of February, the EFCC invited him. He went voluntarily. He was granted bail. Then operatives transferred him to ICPC custody on the 19th of February, and he remained there for 33 days without a single charge. His lawyers went public, alleging, as reported by Punch, Daily Trust, and TVC 360 Nigeria, that operatives had attempted to coerce him into abandoning his political rights, threatening prolonged detention unless he stepped away from 2027. On the 21st of March 2026, confirmed by ICPC own statement and reported by Premium Times, Sahara Reporters, This Day, and the Blueprint newspapers, Elrufai appeared before Justice Rewan Akewa at the Federal High Court in Kaduna. 10 counts. The ICP alleges he received 579 million naira in severance allowances across 2 terms when the legally approved total was approximately 40 million naira. They allege $817,900 in suspicious deposits into his GTB Bank domiciliary account. Additional charges at the State High Court involve a 4.6 billion naira CCTV contract and an 11 billion naira payment for a light rail project that was never executed, and a diversion of $1.8 million from World Bank loan. Elrufai pleaded not guilty to every count. His bail hearing is fixed for Monday, the 31st of March. On MARCELO'S desk, we are always honest about both sides. The AEFCC and ICPC are constitutionally empowered to investigate anyone. If evidence exists, the court must decide, not public opinion. This is fair, and we say it clearly. But the questions Nigerians are asking are also fair. Why did these investigations intensify precisely after his move to the opposition? Why 33 days without charges? Why did his lawyers allege a political deal on record? Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, speaking on 24th of March 2026 and reported by This Day, called it a creeping fascism and demanded Elrufai's release. Murik said his cases are firmly rooted in politics. In Nigeria politics, loyalty flows in one direction. You pour it in, absorb the heat, deliver the victory, and then the receipt disappears. Do you believe Elrufai is facing justice or facing consequence? Drop your answers in the comments. If you made it to the end, drop the word Kingmaker so we know you stayed. Share this with one Nigerian who needs to see it. This is MARCELO'S desk. We expose the stories others avoid. We will see you in the next one.